Hello everyone and welcome. I hope that you're having a really good day. Today I'm coming to you with my week in review. I wanted to share some things with you that I've really been enjoying, some things that I've been trying out, and videos that are coming up. I have been wearing this Laura Mercier. This is their new foundation. I enjoy this so much. It looks so pretty. I wore it a little bit at the beginning of this week and I was trying a new skincare item out. It started very slowly, but I noticed that this wasn't looking as good and nothing was looking as good, and I figured out it was the skincare item that I had been trying out. So I quit using the skincare item. My face is healing now. I still have some welts going on, but I was thrilled that it wasn't this, because this really is a pretty foundation. It just looks so pretty on your skin, but with this, you don't have to worry. It lasts all day. It looks phenomenal through the day. It doesn't settle into any of my fine lines, so I am definitely loving that foundation. I have been getting ready to go ahead with my decluttering series, and so I pulled this out of my drawer. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation. I really did enjoy this foundation. When I first got it, I wore it all the time. I couldn't put it down. I have it in several different colors. I wore it probably 2 or 3 days this past week. I was going to come on and tell you that sadly enough, I just don't care for it anymore. It's not working for me. We're going to have to break up. But as I just stated about the issue with the skincare item that I was using, causing a lot of issues with my face and the way things were or were not wearing, I'm going to leave this out and give it a try a couple more days this week, see how I'm liking it. Because I was like, I know our skin changes, and I've been using Retin-A since the last time I wore this, but I didn't think it would change that much. In fact, I thought this would look better on my face, and it just hasn't been at all. So I'm going to give this a go this week. I'll set it back here. It'll go back in my to use this week basket, and we'll talk about it briefly next week, and I'll let you know how I feel. So this is the other foundation that I've been wearing. This is the one I have on right now. This is the one I pulled back out because I did get to start dog training again. I like a foundation that's going to be more of a natural, I hate to say natural look when you're putting foundation on your face. You know what I mean. I love this foundation. It's always been one of my favorites. It's the SMASHBOX Studio Skin 18-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Absolutely amazing foundation. You can layer it. It's a good medium plus coverage with one application. If that's not enough, you can go back in, add another application, or just in spots where you need it. I did do 2 applications today because, like I said, I do have a little bit of rash, hive kind of a thing going on where I had an allergic reaction. And this just, I wore it yesterday all day. I was out in the wind, out in the weather, training, talking, laughing, being crazy, and it did not fail me. It wears all day. I love that foundation. I did a get ready with me, and I included the City Mini palettes. This is the one that Shayla, Makeup by Shayla, was part of the collab with. And I used all these colors on my eyes. I don't think I used the black. No, I did use the black. But anyway, I used this palette, and it's very pigmented, beautifully pigmented when you first go into it. I mean, beautiful. It wore beautifully on my eyes for probably the first 3 to maybe 4 hours. And then I went back and I noticed that it was creasing. I mean, pretty major creasing. I use the same eye primer all the time. I use the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eye Primer. So I didn't change my eye primer. It creased. By the time I was 6.5 to 7 hours in it, it was all just like a dirty gray. It's like the actual color pigments had disappeared, and I was just left with the base. I told Mom, I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to go anywhere tonight. I would have been humiliated to go out because it was creased and dirty looking. No. So, no. I feel like I'm being so negative this week, and I'm just giving you my opinions. If any of this stuff works for you, then that's amazing. But it's not working with my skin and whatever my skin is going through right now. This is the NYX Gotcha Covered Waterproof Concealer. This is a very thick concealer. As you can see, I mean, I am pushing on there. Very thick, very creamy. It's very tacky, and it turns very sticky very quick. But then when I put it on my under eye, it got blotchy. I feel like it broke apart. It's not accentuating my under eyes or anything, but it's also not covering anything. And that's why I get concealer to cover. So for something to be so thick and tacky, I was just really surprised with the lack of coverage. I mean, you can see that blue vein I have running through my eye right there. So, and I have to throw this in here too. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. In the past 2 weeks, I didn't do a week in review last week. The first couple times I wore it, I was really enjoying it. And then it heated back up here. It got really hot and humid. And I was wearing it and I started noticing smudges. And one day, I was just like, at the middle of the day, I just got so sick, like physically ill. And I laid down, and when I got up, I had black rings everywhere, just everywhere. So that is a definite no-go with me. That makes this a big pass. So I was disappointed because I really did like the way it made my lashes look. This is a Adora Mascara, and I really like this mascara. I will have a video up on this, but it keeps my lashes curled. It wears all day, no flaking, no smudging, no smearing. I'll save the rest for the video. I have the first time I put it on, and I will give you my full thoughts on it. So watch for that video. And something that isn't beauty, but it is beauty related, something I have been using a lot this week is my brush bath. This is a purifying brush cleaner from It Cosmetic. Spray a little bit on a paper towel, on a rag, on the brush itself, wipe it off, and it cleans, purifies that brush, and it dries super quick too. If you're looking for a really nice brush cleaner that's going to be gentle on your really good brushes or your less expensive brushes, then this is a really good one. Okay, that is it for my week in review. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next video.